Hi folks, a very warm welcome to you. It's Nick here on the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive, depending on where you are in the world. And we're going to be playing Beast Ball, a game you might be familiar with if you follow the Amiga reviews on the channel, because it's it's an unreleased this game. It's based on Brutal Football, which came out on the Commodore Amiga. This was developed by Spectrum Holobyte, never got released. It was supposed to be due on the Super Nintendo as well, but for some reason it got cancelled. But this is a proto version that got released to a few magazines at the time to review. Don't know why it wasn't produced, but the Amiga version came out in 1993. This one never really happened. So we'll select the team and we'll have a bit of fighting. It's a little bit like Speedball 2, but this is horizontal. The sounds might be a little bit different on this one. As I say, it's unfinished, but it's mainly finished. You won't notice because we'll play a couple of games and you'll see how the game sort of plays if you want to track it down. We're the assassins, we're playing the barbarians. We start off in Division 4 and we must win that and then go through all the divisions to be the super duper ooper champion. So here we are, horizontal. Here's my team here. Should have gone to the locker room to upgrade some of these, but we're the ones in the red and we're trying to get that ball in the goal towards the right. Now, you get points for scoring a goal, but if you injure all the other players, you'll win by default. There's weapons to pick up on the pitch every now and again, and power-ups such as a rabbit which makes you go quick, a tortoise which makes you go slow, and swords as well. And you get points by decapitating the other players also, because if they run out of players, well, they are doomed. Come on, you Reds. Scores up the top there. We've got energy bars. Mine is in the red, theirs in the green. They're going to score, are they? No. Get a good tackle on it. The pitch will eat up. It's always the same sort of pitch. It's playing very similar to the Amiga version, although the graphics look ever so slightly different and the sound's slightly different as well, and there's music playing in this one throughout the game, it seems. Right, come on lad, let's run this in. Plays really good, it's a good fun game. It's old guys in beards being extremely violent. What could be better than that? Come on, let's at least win this. We did, attempt a plundering series there on the Amiga, but yes. It gets difficult quite quickly. There are teams made up of lizards as well at some stage also to fight. So you would have got a lot of fun out of this game back in the day if this version ever did get released. But if you want to play it, then check out Brutal Football. But I think in some places this might be available as a ROM. It's called Beast Ball. It will say proto version or something like that. The Mega Drive or the Genesis. Hooray! Same console really. Right. Oh man, look, I'm looking to try and get it in the goal. It's very violent. Not too much crunching sounds, they seem to be missing. The Amiga version had lots of crunching sounds, I think left it off Speedball 2. Right, sword in the belly button, that's going to hurt in the morning. After the end of each game, you can try and repair your team, if you've got enough money to do so. Whoa, look at that. I've got a shield here, right, so it's still 0-0. You see the time ticking down in the middle. Pitch is getting eaten up whenever there's a tackle. Right. Sometimes it's a good strategy just to pass the ball to the opponent so you can clobber them. The team will get gradually quicker if you're playing this for any length of time and you upgrade them. Come on, let's get a fluke goal to get one that could be in. Oh, he's missed it. That was an open goal there. That absolute fool. Nothing to do with me, of course. Nothing to do with me whatsoever. It was that stupid, oopid player. Right, you can get quite involved in this. Time goes by quite quickly. Can't think of any other games quite like this on the Mega Drive, so it's a shame it wasn't released. So I've picked up some bombs there as a power-up, and I fired them, and I don't know how. But there we go, I caused a bit of damage there, mostly to my own team. Well done, Nick. Heaps of fun. Oh, they're gonna score. It's yes, 1-0 to them. First blood to them as this robot man comes on. He's not taking any chances. And we're off again. I feel sorry for the groundskeepers in this particular pitch. Mind you though, they're always going to have a job. The pitch is always going to need tending to. Must cost quite a bit. So this is what the future has to offer. Violent sports of all descriptions. Hooray! Right, but it's only cartoon graphics. I'll let you know. Right. It's not real life, or is it? Is it? What's going to be best, the Speedball League or the Beast Ball League, or the Brutal Football League, if you want to call it that? Because I'm sure if it would have got released, they would have called it Brutal Football. That's a better name rather than Beast Ball. But there are a number of beasts you will have to tackle here. Now I'm trying my best with this. I really am. Come on, Nick, get a goal. It looks slightly harder than the Amiga version. That must be a goal. Good. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. You might have noticed at the top there's a grid, green and red dots. The red dots are my team, the green dots are their team. In a perfect world, they'll end up with just one green dot, and we'll end up just thrashing them. Oh! Now, every now and again, you might see a player bending down to take a breather. That means he's on the verge of death. Yeah. I wonder why these are all old guys running around. Perhaps it's something to do with being medically enhanced. It makes you grow a white beard. That's my stabbing stick. Take that, you. The crowd are going nuts, but they're getting quite near the goal here. There's no hiding place in this game. There's no referee. Whoa. I don't know how many games you'd actually last if you was playing this for real. Virtual reality on this will be a scary prospect. Oh no, that's going to go in, isn't it? It's in. 2-1 to them. Oh, those big show-offs. 2-1. Right, we can get this back, I'm sure. Now, if the game's ever a draw, the League of Beast Ballers don't like a draw. So what they do then is they go into injury time, where they take the ball away, and instead you're just in a big fight, and whoever keeps their heads wins. I.e., you have to rip all the heads off the other players. It's a nice friendly game, this. Hooray! Right, come on. This might be the first time you've seen it, as it is an unreleased game. You might not have never known it ever existed back in the day. Oh, that bloke with the sword there might be causing some problems. You can't have a sword and pick up the ball at the same time, so if you have an upgrade like a shield and stuff, as soon as you pick up the ball, you drop those for someone else to pick up. 2-1. Come on, let's kind of equalise it. We've got 1 minute 42 left. Come on, team. There goes someone's head. That's not good, so we've lost a player. When one of the opposing players are on the deck, you might see a ring turns up about their head. That means if we can stop, we can got the ability to stamp them to death. As I said before, it's a nice friendly game. 2-1, and we're on the wrong end of this. This is Division 4, by the way. It gets a lot more trickier than this, I can tell you. Oof. Oh man. Right, come on, chip it. No. Goalkeeper on a big run there. A bit of stamping going on my fellow. I don't know why they needed 2 stampers on there, but anyway, that seemed like a bit like overkill. We're in the last minute of the half, or of the game. Right, come on. Can we get this fluke goal to even the scores? There's 2 guys there, one with a stabbing stick. Maybe we can join up. Oh no. Got Duff right on the line there. Right on the line. No opportunity to go on a transfer market with this game. You just go to a gym called the Locker Room, where you just upgrade your existing team. Every player looks the same. Oh, we lost another head there. Every player looks the same. So I would have liked an active transfer market with different featured players, but I doubt they could have done that really. PlayStation would probably do it if you're watching PlayStation designers. PlayStation 5 game, yes. Hey, 2-2. That's with 15 seconds to go. We're rescuing it. Oh, it might go into injury time after all. That'd be quite nice. I'd like to show you that, 'cause it is quite funny. As long as we can hold on for 10 seconds or so, or we might score a goal and win. Who knows? Come on, concentrate. He takes a fall there. Come on. Sometimes I get players mixed up. It's green heads going around, isn't it? So whenever you see a green head on the pitch, that's them. That's better. Whenever you see a red head on the pitch, that's super bad. I've only seem to have about 4 players left now. On the Amiga version, I think it was red versus orange versus blue. I'm forgetting now. Right. Injury time. And now we're just going to go around attacking everyone. How many players they got left? We're on the upper ground. Yeah, look at that. They're lambs to the slaughter in this. We've got it in injury time. They haven't got a clue. I've just got 1 player left by the looks of things. Just 1 alpha player and the goalkeeper. He's got no chance, has he? Kaboom! That's it. His head goes flying. That must be it, mustn't it? There's only the goalkeeper left. We've got all our players left. I think we've won. It says we've won. It says injury time. Yay, look at that. He's celebrating with his really small arm. Goals 2-2, but then we won 6 heads to 0. That's always that's kind of a good match, isn't it? Right, straight to the locker room. I think we've got time for just one last match on this, and hopefully we'll round them up against some lizards. So there's all my guys there. We can try and upgrade them at the same time. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, I don't think. I always get confused with this bit. Yeah, so I upped their skills, but I've got two blokes still a little bit tired. I don't think I've got enough money to upgrade them. If I do the middle bit, that's sort of like, come on Nick, sort it out. Do the middle bit like that graph chart thing. If I can ever get it, then I can repair as many people as I can. Could go it individually, but that just takes darn too long. Right, there we go. There's the fixing bit. How many people have I fixed? I've got 2,000 left. I don't think that's enough to do everyone. No. Right, I think we should get out of here and just play a game. That's where the excitement is. So we repaired everyone apart from that guy on the end. So he might lose his head a little bit earlier on. Everyone else has had their head sticks back on again. But I don't think we did lose any heads there. It was 6 heads to 0. Oh, the Pit Fiends. Oh my goodness. He looked pretty evil. It's one of those lizard people that lives below the earth. So it's a different team. Here they are. I'd like to get one of those on the transfer market. I really would. Get him in goal or something. In Speedball 2, you always had Barry in goal if you kept with him. He was a top player. There's no names here. There's no Barry effect. I need the Barry effect. Barry, Barry, Barry. Right, so we won the first game when it went to injury time. This is the second game in the league. I think the league has 3 other teams in it apart from us. We play them twice, I think, and then we get there. So it's an incomplete game. I've read in the reviews of it, the instructions. I don't know where it starts breaking down. But Division 4 seems to play okay. No problem there at all. Prototype. Oh. Yeah, so, you know, it's weird. Go! It's weird abandoning the game this far down. So there was a Mega Drive version and a Super Nintendo version. I don't know if the prototype for the Super Nintendo SNES version is available as well, and how similar it is to this. It might be similar. Or it might just not exist anywhere. Clobber, clobber, clobber. Take that, you Wally. That's fighting talk from me. Watch all these off-the-ball incidents as well, as that bloke goes for a stamp on a lizard's head. Let's not get speciest here. So the halves are pretty decent in length. We're leading 1-0, but it's still early days. 5 minutes and 41 up the top there. Left to go. I would recommend tracking this one down. Oops, a bit of fire there, or he's had a very bad dinner. Try and damage the opposing team as much as you possibly can. That's probably even more important than scoring the goals. When I was doing the Blundering series on the Amiga, I think there's one time we was losing about 10-1, but because then we damaged the opposing team, they couldn't continue, and we won by default despite being 9 goals down. So that just shows you, if you put in the tackling work, that's good. So it's warfare with football as sort of like an afterthought. Yeah. That's sport in the future. They wouldn't have this in school. If I was at school and they said, Nick, what do you want to do today? Basketball or baseball? I'll do basketball, please. Okay, you weakling. Yeah, anyway. It's alright if you're the medical man of this team. You're always been employed. So medical teams and groundskeeper teams will never lose their job. So that's recession-proof, really, in this. Right, a lot of fighting going on in the corner. But this bloke's running around, he's going to get tackled soon. You never seem to be able to run that far with the ball until something bad happens to your body. These lizards seem quite robust. I don't know what planet these lizards are from. Maybe they're genetic mutants. If you are a genetically mutant lizard, comment below. Is the Pit Fiends your favourite team? Show us what you know about them. And also as well, do you live under the ground and got a secret plot to destroy the human race? I mean, your people won't be pleased that you spilt the beans, but do it anyway. It's that kind of a channel. No one will take you seriously if you write it here anyway. Right, now, the lizards are all there. They're in blue in the thing up the top there. Oh, or is that us? Who knows? They got blue trousers on anyway. Maybe the teams are different colours here. That'd be a nice touch. Oh man, come on. That would be a nice touch, team different colours. It makes you feel like you're not in the same game each time. So I like that. I like that. That's a big plus on this prototype version. It's 1-1. It doesn't look like it's going to be for much longer. 2-1 to them. Curse you, Pit Fiends. Those Pit Fiends. They're like fiends that live in a pit. With also like lizard type faces. Now if you've watched this far into the video and it's the first one you watch, it might be that you like this kind of nonsense and rubbish gameplay, so it might be worth subscribing. What do you think? There's quite a lot of videos on the channel as well if you want to check out the Mega Drive playlist, or any of the other playlists as well, because we got close to about 2,000 reviews. Yes, 2,000, you heard me correctly. So have a look at that. It's an encyclopedic tour de France of stress-busting power. So if you're a bit stressed and want to binge watch any of the stuff, then show it some love. Have a look through. Watch the whole playlist if you want. Good stuff. I've lost a head there. At least I can tell, or they've lost a head as well. At least I can tell whose heads are which when they're completely different species. That helps the thing. 2 minutes 44. 3-1 to them. I think it's hard that we're going to get back into this with a 2-goal deficit unless they left with just one person. But they can really dive into the play a bit more than we can. No option to be the pit fiends in this game. It's just you're a human. There's a bit of organic matter there. Don't know who that belongs to. But isn't it always the same in a friendly game of sort of like football? Shoot it! Yay! 3-2. We've got one back. Their strength seems to be a lot heavier than us. Maybe that's per player. That's that goalkeeper. So it's per player there. Whoever's got the ball, their strength comes up in the top. So if you want to focus on one player and try and injure them, then that's what to look at when you're stamping on their bonds. There's the rabbit there. If you go into that, you'll go quicker. Did any of us get that? I don't think any of us got that. That guy does a sort of like crazy overactive forward roll thing. Clobbered in the back from a giant lizard. We've all been there, I suppose, on the underground. Oh no, it's going to be another goal. Just hoof it. Just hoof it out of the way. 3-2. We get one more, we're going to injury time. We did quite well in injury time last time. Just run round and just blasted everyone, a single player. I think he went absolutely mental. But we're running out of players here. Check out the blue dots and the red dots. Mind you though, the blue dots look like they've only got 4. We've got more outfield players. Possibly could do it, but there's only about 1 minute 22 to do it in. Look at the strength of this fella. Right, okay, so he's almost gone. He's out for the count there. He don't seem to be getting up very quickly. He's back up quickly. There's a sword there. That might help us if we do that. Is that going to do him? There's another head on the pitch. Heads everywhere. But, you know, you can cure that sort of thing with sellotape, I guess. I'm not a medical man, but I presume something like that might be the case. Oh, no! Oh, 4-2. 4-2 with 53 seconds to go. That's probably enough. That's Doom Talk. Doom Talk. Beast Ball. Brutal Football is a better name for it. But as I said, it's a prototype. It's probably Beast Ball in the prototype stage. Speedball 2 did come out on the Mega Drive as well, which we have reviewed, so check that one out if you want a comparison there. Out of the two, this is quite funny, but I prefer Speedball 2 just about. But this is a good alternative if you're looking for something else and you want a change from Speedball 2 and want a particularly violent match. Oh, there's a bomb going off. Bomb the base. In your face. Cool. He was just waiting to get tackled, that goon. Oh, bit of stamping. That might be the end of him. Oh man, we've only got 8 seconds left. 5 seconds to get 2 goals. I mean, I'm trying to be optimistic, but I don't think I can be. Oh, they've won, those crazy lizards. I bet they cheated. There's a head flying around, so at least we decapitated one of them. So that's in their face, really, in their face. Beast Ball, what a great load of fun this is. Unreleased, but very, very nearly finished. 3 heads to 1, but we lost 4-2. Anyway, hope you like having a look at that game. I really like this game, and I knew I was going to already. Better than the Amiga version? Well, ever so slightly different experiences, but they played pretty similar in the end there. I like them both. So hope you like having a look at that one. That was Beast Ball on the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive, depending on where you are in the world. Developed by Spectrum Holobyte, never ever released. If you've got any comments about this one, this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.